Coming up next, King's Vegetarian Food live cooking demonstration featuring vegan sweet and sour double happiness.
Hello, and welcome to our third installment of King's Vegetarian Food Manufacturing Company's cooking demonstrations of our products. Today, we are going to have some fun cooking with you some sweet and sour double happiness. This is a completely vegan dish, and we're using a product called Double Happiness, which is bits of soy with mushroom, shiitake, potato in it. It has a very mild flavor. Accepts any kind of sauce or anything you put with it. We've chosen to make sweet and sour because it's a very recognizable dish. Everybody's familiar with it. You could use it with Thai curry, Indian curry, you can use it in pasta, whatever your heart kind of desires. We just want to show you how easy it is to work with the products. So over here we have our ingredients we're going to use for today. We've kind of already got it ready for you. Nothing too fancy, nothing too difficult you wouldn't see in your kitchen already. So we have some assorted peppers, the bell pepper, yellow, green, red. All we did is take out the seeds and we cut them not very big. So that way, whatever you're getting on your spoon, you get a good assortment, not so big that you get only one giant pepper. We've got some sugar snap peas, they're still lovely in season. We have the Double Happiness itself. You can see it's not a bad sized bite. We haven't done anything to it. It's just right out of the package as such. We've got some pineapple chunks. And beside it, some fresh organic cherry tomatoes. And we're going to use the Chinese parsley or cilantro as a garnish, along with some sliced orange and of course chopped cilantro as also a garnish. So what we did do to let you know for the sugar snap peas, as you can see, they're a little darker than usual, a little shinier because we put them in some boiling salted water for about 30 seconds and then we shock them in ice. That way, if you cook them from right out of the package, right into your dish, you'll find they taste great for a few seconds and then they'll start turning gray. So by following the process of pre-cooking them slightly in boiling salted water and then ice chilling it, you get a much better product result. And then on the very end, we've got some fresh sweet and sour sauce. And basically sweet and sour sauce, very standard, straightforward. It's just crushed tomatoes that we boil down into paste. Some dark demerara sugar, a little white sugar, rice and plain vinegar, and some dark soy sauce, and a little bit of lemon juice, and the juice from the pineapple. So it's quite simple, and we didn't have to thicken it very much. We used just a touch of cornstarch just to thicken it up. All the recipes we've ever done here, you're going to recognize this on our website. When you go onto the tab that says videos and recipes, you're going to see that you can download this. So it's a very clear instruction. It tells you how many people you can feed. So this recipe will feed 4. The ingredients for the sauce, the filling, the rice. Although it does say we usually try to make a mixture of rice, not just white. We usually try a little bit of red cargo, black rice. It tells you the ratios and how much water. And then on the second page, you have directions, a photograph of the dish, and what it looks like. And I haven't printed a third page, but a lot of the recipes what we've done is we've included nutrition here. So when you look at it, you want to see how healthy it is? It's going to tell you how much fat, how many carbs, how much sugar, sodium, how much iron, protein, so on and so forth. So we try to give you all the information. So if you think, oh, I'm on a low salt, that's got a little bit too much salt, or it's a little bit too much carbs, you can easily modify it. And you can see where the information is coming from. So let's get started now. This won't take very long because we've got pretty much everything ready to go. So I'm just going to fire up the heat a little bit here. So always cook with super high heat. I've got just some plain canola oil here. About one of the healthier oils you can have. And I've just put a trace of oil in the pan. I don't have much. I don't want to make it too oily and that kind of flavor residue. So that's going to take about a minute to warm up. Then I'm just going to pick on some of my cilantro here. Amazing little decoration. Adds a nice flavor and it really looks nice. We'll kind of put it right in the middle of the dish when we're done. The oranges we're going to use to go around the perimeter of the dish. And then I've brought some salt here. It's a pink salt, and I find it's a fresher taste, like a rock salt almost, as opposed to using the box salt, like the iodized salt. So we want to heat this up a little bit. We don't want to make it too hot, but we need to have some temperature to it. First thing we're going to do, you don't have to pre-fry the Double Happiness, which is the vegan product from King's. But what you should do, you can hear a little sizzle here, is pan frying it is going to sear in the flavor. And anything that you cook, you'll notice if it's soft to begin with, what's going to happen is it's going to accept and absorb any and all the moisture you add to it. So this simple pan frying process is going to crisp it up a little bit, and then actually in coloring the Double Happiness once I add the peppers and such, because it's not any moisture coming out. So now I'm just going to add the peppers. Be careful how fast you add, because everything you add to this pan is going to basically cool it down. So you notice I'm not adding everything right away. You can still see this temperature coming off. You can hear this so fast to make. We're talking 10 minutes and you've got yourself dinner for your family. Everybody loves pineapple, so I put a little extra pineapple. And the pineapple will also get a bit of color, and that's going to help to give a little bit of flavor to the dish, the natural sweetness of it. If you can caramelize it a little bit. Recommend that when you go to cook this, put it on your, whether it's gas or electric stove, keep it at a super high heat. You want these colors a little bit. See, my pepper is a little bit brown. It's about as dark as I want it. If I make it too dark, it's just going to get bitter. And it's starting to smell really good. I can really smell the peppers. I can really smell the Double Happiness. So it's coming together nice. Now the beans, you don't have to put the snap peas in, but it's so rare to see nice sugar peas. So I'm just going to put a few in there. And that's a nice color. The idea of making it sweet and sour is to get the most vibrant coloration you can. Gas burner. I think you have no problem in your house. So, like I said, the last minute is going to be these cherry tomatoes. I'm pretty much just going to warm up my cherry tomatoes, nothing more. So you can see how fast this is going. This is by no means a difficult dish to make. The sweet and sour, you don't have to make it. You can buy it in the store. Many varieties of it, from the bright red one, shiny, to the little darker, more flavorful ones. Okay, I can really get a smell off this one. Now I'm going to take our sweet and sour sauce, and we're going to put in as much as we need. Now you notice I've got a measuring cup of water there. The purpose behind the measuring cup of water is that sometimes the sauce will get too thick. So the purpose of the water is to help keep it a little thin. It's not going to take away any flavor. So the recipe makes quite a flavorful sauce. I'm going to turn this off now. I don't need to cook it any further. Everything was already cooked ahead of time. So, now what I've got over here, I've got myself a nice pot of freshly done white rice. It's just steamed white rice. Nothing extraordinarily fancy about it. I'm going to use this nice little plate here. It's got a nice little shape to it, and I think it's going to look really amazing when it's done. Rice spoon. So, I will call this a portion of one. Depends how hungry you are. I know in our house when I make sweet and sour with rice, it's extra portions for everybody. How you want to set it up? Entirely up to you. How you feel about it. So as we do it this way, it's exactly how we showed in the picture on the website. So let's call that a fair portion of rice. It's a good 4 ounces there. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to just kind of go around the edge of the rice, giving it a fair little bit. And it really shows off nicely. Get a bit of color. Try not to bury all the color. I always try to put a bit of the red on top and what have you not. Because you don't want to leave all the beautiful colors you work so hard down at the bottom. Okay. Pineapple there. Okay, and then, because it's sweet and sour, oops, I made a little mess there, sorry. We are going to put a little cilantro sprig in the center here. More rice. Little decoration always makes it look more appealing. And then I've got some chopped cilantro. You can always just kind of go around the rim a little bit. Some people, they find the rimming not to their liking. Some do, some don't. Entirely up to you. You know. You can put a little orange on there. It is sweet and sour. It would be acceptable. So, there you've got a nice, easy, under 10-minute dinner. Sweet and sour. Very healthy with the jasmine rice. No carbs. You've got an awful lot of iron in here. You've got an awful lot of vitamin C. You've got an awful lot of protein. Probably about 15 grams of protein. The salt is negligible. Maybe it's going to be about 220 grams in this dish. And your iron and was no cholesterol and no trans fats or anything as such. It's very easy to make. And I think from the beginning to the end, you're talking a maximum of half an hour, and you've got yourself a wonderful dish. This one pot, as you can see, the little dishes I made, is easily dinner for two, or you could just serve it in another dish, and you can make it like a buffet. I'm just going to put this over here for the moment. So I'm going to show you now. We've launched a retail of all of our products. So this is what you'll find when you go to a retail grocer. We've just started going into the grocery market, and you'll see it's a smaller box, 350 gram portion. That's easily enough for a family of four, at least one dinner. And all the information is basically on the back of the box. I'm going to turn it here. You can see all the nutritionals. So it's not much calories, almost no fat. Carbs is very good, fiber about 8%. It's got the calcium and it's got iron, and you can see no saturated fats, no cholesterol. You can eat it in this item like we've done here. You can see the picture right from the box cover. So we've actually made that dish, the same recipe that's on the website with full video. So in about a week or so, you're going to definitely see this on our website. You can see it's vegan. So if you have a need to have a vegan diet, this dish is perfect for you. Very easy to make, very flavorful. Impress your friends at a party, or just celebrate something for your family at their dinner. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll tune in for the next video where we're going to be doing a nice codfish salad, which will be vegetarian. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day, and we appreciate your subscription to our channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us again today for our cooking class. Like us on Facebook, join us on Twitter, come see us on YouTube, subscribe to us, tell us what you'd like to see more of and what we can do to spice it up a little bit. And join us down at the Harbourfront Centre, Toronto on September 9 to 11, 2016 at the Veggie Food Fest. We are gold sponsors again this year. Come try that amazing food you've come to love. Looking forward to seeing you, and have a great day.